Welcome to my channel. My name is Lexi and today I'm going over my April update for my rolling project pan. This project I roll 10 items that I either set usage goals or a goal to finish, and I have so many updates that I want to share with you and a few roll-ins, so let's just get to it. The first item, the prompt was something cheap, and this is my e.l.f. lip stain in Cinnamon Dreams, and my goal is 50 uses, and I'm nowhere close to reaching this one. I'm currently at 10 uses, but I think last month I said something along the lines that I would allow myself to roll out an item if needed, because some of these lip items are going so slowly, but I actually want to keep this one in. So if you're unfamiliar with this item, it leaves a stain, but it also works as a gloss. I absolutely hate it as a gloss. It's this really like gross poopy brown shade. Does not work for me, but it leaves a beautiful purple stain. What I've been doing recently to get some of those uses is actually using it as a lip liner. And oh my god, this is my new favorite way of using this, and I actually see some point in this product for me, and this won't be decluttered. You know, I only have 10 uses, and it seems kind of contradicting that I'm saying I found a new use for it and then I'm not using it. In March, I barely wore any makeup, and that was kind of the same in January, so I'm getting kind of a slow start to this project as well as my other project, but I'm going back to work. I usually wear makeup every day, just I've been home lately and I don't really wear makeup if I'm just gonna be home all day. I'm not even leaving the house. Maybe like brow gel and some lip gloss, but that's about it. This one is here to stay, but I'm hoping that in the next few months I can roll this one out, but I have been enjoying this. So I've used it 10 times, and last month it weighed 21.8 grams and it is still weighing 21.8 grams. And I think that's because when I take it out, I'm only using what's on the tip of it, and I'm just lining my lips. So I'm using barely any product, but I think that this will make some good progress in the next few months. The next prompt was a blush, and I chose my Tarte blush in Captivating. This is a mini. My goal is to finish this one. This is also part of my project 25 by 25, where I want to finish 25 products, and this is one of them. The goal is to finish, and you can tell that we're nowhere near that yet. I mean, I don't want to say nowhere because I have repressed this twice now. It's pretty steep, and there is one little like pan way in the corner, but I definitely have a ways to go with this one. So in total of this project, I've used it 21 times. Last month it was weighing 9.3 grams. Today it's weighing 9.1 gram. So I definitely am getting some progress. It did take a little bit, but this one is also here to stay. Number 3 was rolled last month, and the prompt was Dragonfly in something travel friendly. And I chose one of my liquid eyeshadows from Glossier, and this one is the shade Cub. If you know, I have history with this one. I've been trying to finish it for so long, and hopefully this project will help me finish it because it's been in my collection for so long. I'm actually wearing it today. I washed my makeup brushes, so I wasn't able to use powder eyeshadow. So I just threw this one on, which is good because that brings the total usage to 3. Yeah. I mean, I didn't wear a lot of makeup last month, and I also have my eyeshadow rolling project that I was trying to focus on as well, though I didn't make great progress. But it's okay. This one, I didn't think it was going to be done in a month. I mean, that would have been great, but I do think I can finish this one soon. There's definitely lots of windows in there, and I've already seen a weight difference. So last month it was weighing 14.5 grams, today is weighing 14.3 grams. So even with only those 3 uses, I am confident that this will be done soon, hopefully, and I can get this one out of here. I forgot how much I really like this one. It is a really nice shade, and I like the formula. These last forever, and I've had this for like, I don't know, at least 5 years, that's for sure. But I am just trying to get some usage and just finish off some products that I'm not using as much anymore. I swear we are getting to some new roll-ins, just hang tight. The next prompt was something blue, and what I chose was my e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. The goal for this one is to completely finish. I'm slowly making progress. It's slow and steady. I don't use this every day. I like to switch up which foundation I'm using, and this one doesn't work with every single one, so it kind of just depends, especially with like my skincare too. So I've used it a total of 15 times. Last month it was weighing 28.3 grams, and today it's weighing 27 grams. This one definitely I'm getting great use. I do really enjoy this product. It just doesn't always mesh well with my skincare, and one of the sunscreens I'm currently using is sunscreen / primer, so it's been a little hard to reach for this one, but I have been loving it. I'm wearing it today, and I'm always just reminded on like how nice my face looks when I use this one, as well as just my makeup lasts. Like I didn't use any setting spray, I just did this and then powder for setting my makeup, and I really love how my look came out today. So I don't know if I'm gonna finish this by next month, maybe a month or two. It's here to stay until it's finished, so I'll just keep updating you on that. Next prompt is something with a wand. So I chose the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter in the shade, I think Fair 2. Shade 2 Light, and it's so dark. I'm gonna say this every single time. Why is this called Fair Light? Because it's not. So my goal is to use this 50 times. I've just heard that it goes bad after a year, so I do want to get as much use as possible. And I'm making progress. I am at 22 uses, and I've been enjoying this. It is a little too dark, so I don't use it all over the face. I just put it on the high points of my face and then blend it out, and then I usually go in with a lighter foundation. And that's exactly what I've been doing with this. I've discovered the perfect combo of this. So I'll do this on my high points, and then I use the CoverGirl Simply Ageless Essence, whatever the thing is called, and I put that all over the face, and it just creates such a nice glowy look. So I've been loving that. Last month it weighed 137.1 grams, and today it's weighing 136.7 grams. So yeah, just steady along. That's how I've been using this. This isn't a goal to finish, just 50 uses. I just want to make sure I'm giving it some love. The next prompt was a lotion, and I rolled in the Bath & Body Works Pure Wonder Lotion. No, it's not empty. I am going to count this as a rollout. I have probably 1 or 2 uses left in there. I'm counting this as a rollout. I'm going to use it. I'm taking a shower tonight. That's 1 use right there. Maybe there will be another use, I don't know, but this one is getting out of here. I mean, this is just taunting me, and I'm not going to keep this in the project for a month when another product could be getting more use. So this is our first rollout, and I've used this a total of 21 times, so it'll probably be around 22 or 23. Last month it was weighing 146.2 grams. Today it's weighing 54.7 grams. So I made a lot of progress compared to last month. I think it was about like a little around the halfway mark. So I'm happy to have this one finished and roll in a new prompt. I'm going to finish the update for all of the products and then do all the roll-ins at the end. Okay, the next prompt was something that was a gift, and I chose one of my MAC lipsticks in Candy Yum Yum. It's this really cute hot pink lipstick, and my goal is to use it 25 times, and you would think that I would be there by now. It's already April. I've used it 9 times. I'm wearing it today, and I have it layered over another lipstick because it is just so hot pink for me, and it's kind of outside of my comfort, but I really like how I paired it with this, like, I chose like a Your Lips But Better kind of nude pink shade, and then I topped this one over it, and I really like that. So I am hoping to have this done by next month. That's kind of a jump. I don't know if I can do it. I need to use it 16 times. That's possible if I wear it half the month. So we'll see. I will try my hardest, but I'm not going to be disappointed if I don't. But I would really like to have this one rolled out just to kind of use up some other products in my collection. Somehow this one gained weight. Last month it weighed 20.3 grams. Today it's weighing 20.5. No idea how that works, but I'm just gonna go with it. We have another rollout. So this prompt was a loose powder, and I chose my Huda Beauty in Cherry Blossom. And this, I use this every day pretty much. Even days that I wasn't wearing makeup. If I had sunscreen and it was a little too glowy, I would just use a little to kind of mattify it down, and I really enjoyed that. It's a little too dry for my dry skin, but I can still make it work. I don't think I would repurchase this product, but if you have oily skin or combo skin, I would recommend this. It's just a little too dry for me, but I can still use it. So I set a goal of using this 50 times, and I did exactly that. Used it 50 times. And it's so interesting. For the last 3 months, it's been weighing 100 grams, and finally it's weighing 96.4 grams. I don't think it was necessarily using it more. I mean, I think last month I was around like 25 uses, so I used it another 25 uses, but you would think you would have seen that same weight difference from the initial 25 uses. I don't know how that works, but I do just use like a cheap kitchen scale, so I don't know. But there is definitely significant progress in here. I mean, this container is huge. I think this alone is like 50 grams worth of product. So it's 20 grams of product. So with it weighing 100, the container is where most of the weight is. I'm happy to roll this one out and get a new prompt. 2 prompts left. This one was rolled in March and it was something warm toned. So I chose one of my ColourPop lip creams. I think the shade's Make Out. I don't know. It kind of, all the labels were off, but I think that's the shade. And this one is a goal of 25 times. I've used it 5 times. I don't even think I've used it since the last update. I really don't remember. The last month it was weighing 30.3 grams. It's still weighing 30.3 grams. I'm thinking if I'm not at, let's say, 12 uses by next month, I'm gonna roll this one out. It's just, I have 2 other lip products in this project. None of these colors really go well together. I think I'm just gonna end up rolling this one out. The other 2, I'm pretty confident I can reach those goals at least somewhat soon, within like a month or 2. This one I'm not so sure, but I'm gonna keep chugging away at it and trying to reach that goal. Nothing really wrong with it, it's just a little too creamy for me. It does eventually set down to look matte, but the creamy phase, it like slips and slides, and if I'm drinking like coffee or water, it just keeps coming off, and it also doesn't look the best when you reapply this one. I'm gonna keep trying at it, but if next month, if I'm not closer, I'm gonna roll this one out. And the last product, the prompt was something high-end, and this is my final rollout. I'm super excited because this one was taking me forever. So this is my Hourglass Holiday Palette, and the one that I had chosen to use was this highlight shade right in the middle, and my goal is to use it 25 times. It took me 3 months to do that. So I actually used it 31 times. I'm pretty proud of myself because I think I only had like 10 more uses from last month to reach my goal. So I did end up finally reaching it, and I did go past it because I do enjoy this product. It's just was kind of hard to use it. Either it didn't fit in my daily makeup drawer, which I could have fixed it so that it does fit in there, and I think that's why I was able to get so many uses. But then also, it's just, I don't know, I never reach for face palettes. I like all my other products. I like this too. It was just really hard to reach for. And that one I did not take any initial weights for it, just because there's other products in there that I have been using, so I didn't want the numbers to be skewed by that. So that means we have 3 new roll-ins. I'm super excited. So I'm going to share my screen for the rolling app that I have and pick some new products. I'm really excited, so let's get to that. So I have a lot of prompts on here. I didn't take out all the prompts from what I've currently used, and I don't want to reuse any prompts. So if it is one that I've already done, I'm just going to re-roll. So let's see what I get. Yeah, see, I already got this one. So how do I... Okay, yeah, I already got that one, something warm tone, so let's just do that again. I always forget to click it. Something you would repurchase. Okay, that is an interesting one. I'm gonna have to think about that for a little bit, so I'm gonna remember to remove it right now. And then roll 2 more. Something pink, okay. All right, and then the last one. Okay, Goblet of Fire, something that reminds you of Cedric. Okay, I'm gonna go look in my collection, see what I can find, what I'm inspired by, and I will be right back. Okay, so I did pick those 3 products, and it was kind of a challenge, but I did find some things. So for the first prompt, something you would repurchase, I chose the Lawless Forget the Filler, and this is a mini in the shade Rosy Outlook. And I kind of wanted a gimme product. So the goal for this one is to finish completely. And I mean, this one, I really enjoy it. And I think I just haven't been using it. 1, because I have so many other lip products that I'm using. And 2, I really like it so much. So I've been like savoring it. And that is a problem that I have that I'm really trying to overcome. So I think this will be a great chance to get some use out of this one. This one is a plumping lip gloss, though I would find it the most bearable out of all my plumping lip glosses. This one, I don't feel anything. Like, it just feels cool on the lips, no tingle or anything. It is so comfortable and I love how this looks. So yeah, I think this should be an easy product. Hopefully I can finish it soon, but we'll see. And its initial starting weight is 19.5 grams. For the second prompt, Something Pink, I didn't want to grab another lip product because I now have 4 in this project, and any more than that would have been too much. Honestly, 3 is already too much, but that 4th one that I just added, I think I can finish that and maybe make progress on the others as well. So for this prompt, I chose my e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder in pink. It is pink packaging and the tint of the powder is pink. This is a great replacement for my Huda Beauty one. This one I actually find very wearable for dry skin. I would repurchase this one as well over the Huda Beauty, and this was like under $10 where that one was like 30 something. This one is slightly newer to my collection. I've used it a handful of times and I really like how it wears, so I'm setting a goal of 50 uses. I can maybe finish this powder this year, though it will take some dedicated use, so I think this project is a perfect way for that. And its initial starting weight is 58.1 grams. And for the last prompt, that was Something That Reminds You of Cedric from Harry Potter, I struggled with this one. I'm pretty sure I've had this prompt before and I couldn't remember what I grabbed, but I went for my Charlotte Tilbury Brush Setting Powder, and this one is like a hard powder rather than loose. And I've also repurchased this one. I first started with the mini and then I finally upgraded it to the full size once I finished that. And this is a really beautiful powder. I love it. It's a finishing powder, so you do want to powder your face before using this, and you need the tiniest amount, otherwise it will look cakey. But I do enjoy this. This is the shade Fair One. And I chose this because I think he's Hufflepuff, so thinking kind of like that yellow, and then also that wanting to get the Goblet of Fire, he wants the trophy, so this kind of made me think of that. But yeah, I have 2 powders now. They have different purposes, so I think it'll be okay. And to have some variety, I'm gonna set the goal of 25 uses for this. This one also pretty new. I mean, not new, but based on uses, it's pretty new. And I think it's more so just for the fun of the prompt rather than actually trying to finish this. But it's been a while since I've used either of these powders, so I'm really excited to have some time to use them. Initial weight was 55.1 grams, and again, that goal is 25 uses. I think I've made so much progress and I'm excited to see the progress I make for next month. I have some fun new products to play around with and I'm just excited to see how this goes. Thanks so much for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!